Hello everyone, and welcome to an episode of LOTR Explained. The infamous Black Riders, the Nazgul, the 9 ring wraiths that answer only to the Dark Lord Sauron. These iconic villains are seen continuously and tirelessly pursuing the Fellowship and seeking out the ring-bearer, Frodo in The Lord of the Rings. As he did with everything, J.R.R. Tolkien created a backstory of their existence, but the basics are best explained by Aragorn himself in The Fellowship of the Ring.
What are they?
They were once men, great kings of men. Then Sauron the Deceiver gave to them 9 rings of power. Blinded by their greed, they took them without question, one by one, falling into darkness. And now they are slaves to his will. They are the Nazgul, ring wraiths, neither living nor dead. At all times they feel the presence of the ring, drawn to the power of the one. They will never stop hunting you.
It is important to know that Sauron gained his power by corrupting people with his influence, and the rings of power he created. Disguised as a Lord of Gifts, Sauron tricked the free leaders of Middle-earth into taking the rings. Once they were received, they slowly became servants to his will. This is seen directly at work with the Nazgul. Men are the most easily corrupted in the world of Tolkien. They are often seen being manipulated and tricked by evil devices throughout The Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion. It is important to note that the other races, such as the dwarves and elves, were also corruptible, but none as much so as men. The most important example is Isildur. He had the option to destroy the ring and banish Sauron's spirit forever, but he was instead corrupted by it entirely.
The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever. But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own.
Because the Nazgul's fate is bound to that of the ring, they are enslaved to it and Sauron. The leader of the Nazgul is the Witch King of Angmar, who ruled over his kingdom of Angmar for thousands of years. He founded this land for the conquered kingdoms of the Dunedain, the northern kingdoms of men in Middle-earth. He even laid siege to Amon's Soul, a fortress which housed a Palantir, or Seeing Stone, and then destroyed the fortress entirely. After the siege, the ruin became known as Weathertop. This makes the scene where Frodo is stabbed by the Witch King all the more interesting, as he is returning to the fortress which he brought to rubble himself, to stab the ring-bearer. The Nazgul are servants of Sauron, and they are completely powerless without him and the ring. When the ring was destroyed, the Nazgul perished and their power, as well as the power of the other rings, faded away, including that of the elves. Their ability can be quite powerful, as seen by the Witch King in the Siege of Minas Tirith and the Battle of Pelennor Fields, but as I mentioned, they are tied completely to Sauron, and without him are completely powerless. I hope you enjoyed this first video of LOTR Explained. If you did, please like and subscribe. Did I miss anything or gloss over anything important? Leave it in the comments below. If you want more content like this, I would be happy to do whichever is most popular in the comments below.